Hello, Leo, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. We have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles has popped out. So it looks like there's rejuvenation, a rebirth here, someone finally wanting to give equally. Renewal, okay? So let's see what's going on. Okay, we have surrender to the divine with your hard work is paying off. So it is key, or it is imperative at this time, Spirit's warning you to believe in the impossible and also have faith in that everything that's working out at this time is for your highest good. So if you're going through some difficult times, just keep in mind things are moving the way that they should, and you're not losing or regressing. Everything that's meant for you is still on the way. We have man holding a heart with 7 chakra Archangel Uriel. So it looks like the person that you're dealing with is being held accountable at this time, facing a mirror. We have the judge here with Uriel. This is about taking accountability, making things right. And it looks like someone's finally facing some difficult emotions in regards to you. Overall energy, Ace of Pentacles. There it is. The offer of stability. This is about the first step forward towards success, abundance. Finally, the first seed of something being grounded is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what's going on in your energy. We have 3 of Wands, there's the Queen of Swords. Leo, you are either dealing with a Queen of Swords or you have it heavily in your chart. But she always pops up right off the bat. 3 of Wands. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, at this point, you are looking towards the future. You know your boundaries, what you will and will not accept, justice. You feel like you've been unfairly judged or treated in the past, and now you're ready to make sure that it won't happen in the future. So you're setting your boundaries, making sure that every energy or what you put into other people, you are receiving that so that your time and energy are not mistreated. So it looks like at this point, you guys are seeing things very clearly, and keep going in that direction. If you feel a little lonely or you're just on your own at this time, don't worry. Things are about to change is what I'm seeing here. The universe will level things out. And the Justice card. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Sun card. It's like this person cannot stop thinking about the fact that when they did leave or things ended between you two, they were never going to end for good. It's like they just knew in their heart of hearts they would always return, that they would love you forever. Even if they tried to convince themselves otherwise, it's kind of like they've been holding this little secret to themselves for a very long time. But something's hit them about how they've done this in secret. Because they have not told you, or they've not made a move about anything, they've been holding back. Actually, Aquarius had something like this. They're circling them. So if you are dealing with Aquarius, you can check that out. This feels like the other side of it. But with the Sun card, this is stating that this person sees that they've wasted too much time, that they've been waiting in vain, and also they thought this connection was strong enough that possibly you would reach out to them, that there would be something aligning within fate that would allow them to just make a move, or the move would be made for them. So kind of resting on their laurels. And the divine is saying, no, not on my watch. And the divine is saying, no, not on our watch. That is not going to happen. You have to balance the scales out. You have to take accountability. So as this sudden epiphany hits them and they're getting this download from the divine, they are struggling. They're feeling the weight of their actions and also feeling very guilty that they didn't commit to you when they had the chance, that they almost lost something that they would always regret for the rest of their life. So now they feel the time is imperative. They're understanding what needs to be done, but they're still holding back. It's kind of like Spirit's asking them, you have a choice now. Now that you know this knowledge, what are you going to do? And this is similar to the Aquarius reading. Okay, let's see what's happened in the past. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Empress card. So things looked almost like a mirage. That they were stable, comfortable, very loving. It looked like this was going to be something long-term, committed, but suddenly the actions they were taking were so small. Page of Wands. It seemed like they were 1 foot in and 1 foot out, constantly trying to give into something else, possibly a third party or whatever your situation is. For everyone, it is the same. They just treated this as if it was something on the side of their life, an option. They weren't really standing firm, even though they might have been speaking like the King of Pentacles and being very confident and that they do want commitment with you. They weren't showing you that. So it felt a bit false on your end because you're showing up as the Empress. You're being nurturing. You're giving their all to this connection. Let's see this Page of Wands. There it is. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Let's see. King of Swords, Page of Swords. This is their action. They may have been trying to tell you they were this, but they were coming off cold, detached. King of Swords, Page of Swords, saying things, possibly causing drama, or just not thinking about what they're saying to you and how it hurts you in the 5 of Cups. Some of the things that they did or said were so painful, and they weren't even looking at how it could have hurt you. It's almost like they couldn't understand logically how you would be upset about it. They were only thinking about themselves at that time. Page of Swords. Let's see this. Lovers, 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands. With the 6 of Cups, this is like, this was a difficult situation for you because you didn't know what was fantasy or reality, what was the truth or what was fake. Because every time that you thought you pegged them or you thought you were seeing through their mask, it's like they would do something else to kind of draw you back in, and you were like, you know, I have to trust them. Well, they're saying that they wouldn't say that if they didn't really feel that. It's like certain things that really hooked you, and you know what this is. It's not the normal, you know, where you can catch someone kind of giving you the rundown. This is something secreted in a committed way. Maybe they acted like they cared so much at times when they felt you were pulling away that it was like the thing that they said was so intense. You're like, okay, underneath it all, they do care about me. Maybe they're just stressed out. Maybe they're speaking the truth. They're really got a lot going on. But this caused a lot of confusion because you were having trouble trying to decipher what was real and what was not in the Lover, 7 of Cups. Let's get some more information on the challenge. Because I can see where you guys would feel like, is this real or is this fake? Okay, we have High Priestess. Let's figure this out together. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. The Judgment card. Okay, so they were making decisions, not thinking about you in mind, how it would affect you, or they were saying things that were hurting your feelings. It just feels cold, like they were disregarding you. Even if they weren't saying things that were cruel or mean, it feels like they were just brushing you off. And 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, no effort was put in on their end. And that was one of the cues that you had where you thought, no, something's not right here. This is a red flag to me, High Priestess. They're keeping secrets, but they won't let me peek behind the veil. They won't even be honest when I ask them, so what is going on? They're not willing to compromise. They're not willing to open up and give love fully like I am. Meet me in the middle. So they have to be pulling the wool over my eyes. Something has to give here. Let's see this Judgment card. King of Cups, yeah. So this kind of says it all. They were holding back emotionally. They do love you deeply, but they didn't want to speak about it. They didn't want to address it because they felt like the minute they made that decision, they would lose control in whatever situation they were in or what their mindset was at that time. Because the King of Pentacles can be very stubborn as well. And now that we have the King of Cups here in the challenge, that shows me that they were immovable. There was no way you could have changed the outcome in this. Let's see this High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You knew in their heart of hearts that they see you, both of you together, committed in a way where it's long-term and building an empire, but they just weren't giving it. They were being so stubborn, hiding it with the High Priestess, and you're over here like, I have it. I'm taking care of this. everything's on my shoulders. I'm making sure that everything's going okay in your life as well as this connection. But it became, again, lonely. And I think Aquarius had this too, where because the weight of it was on you, you felt like you were the only one in this connection. Okay, where this is headed, let's see. Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Death card, World, Page of Cups. Something's ending, but something real is blooming in regards to the desires of your heart. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what they do, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.